Yolanda and Cornelius Show, a Christian perspective on hot topics surrounding our community with emphasis on personal and leadership development. This show is inspiring, informative, and entertaining. You never want to miss it. Now let's see what everyone is yakking about. The Yolanda and Cornelius Show. You may contact us through our website, www.trifoldoutreach.com, or by phone, 800-664-1793.
Welcome to the Yolanda and Cornelius Show. I am one of your hosts. I am Cornelius. We are waiting on the lovely Yolanda to call in. Of course, y'all, after the weekend that we have just had, it was peaceful that turned into pandemonium. It was self-regulating that turned it into sabotage. It was messages that were turned into mayhem. And we do understand that riots are the language of the unheard, and voices were heard in this space and in this time. And we don't downplay that, but we look from the people of the past, our elders, the scholars, the philosophers, and we learn some things and we glean from them the wisdom of our elders. This is not the only time this has happened in America, and many athletes, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, many celebrities have come out talking about the political and social injustice that people of color have faced in this country for 400 years. So today on the Yolanda and Cornelius Show, we are going to address some of those evils, address some of those concerns. This is a podcast, and we should be, giving hope and shedding light and educating all at the same time. So let's get our co-host, let's get her on the phone so that she can be heard. I think this is her. Co-host, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am wonderful. I've just done our introduction and had a talk for about a minute and a half based upon what has gone on in the life of America over the weekend. I have already informed our listening audience that this show will be different. We'll take a break from the book just to talk about what has taken place in the life of America, this country, this nation, actually the world, the past 72 hours. So tell me, sister co-host, first of all, again, welcome to Monday. Usually this is our show where we talk about the book, Fit for Life, but now we're going to have a totally different discussion. As a parent, as a professional, as a preacher, as a layman, as a lady, where are you with what's going on in the nation right now?
Okay, I heard you say as a parent and a professional, my phone is going in and out. Where am I?
Yeah, where are you?
What's going on?
Yeah, where are you as a lady, as a layman, as laity, as leader? Where are you right now in trying to process all of this?
I think protest is great. However, for you individuals, I think could really some are angry and people are.
Hey, your phone is kind of breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Much better.
Okay. Some people are using it as an opportunity out of their anger, but you got some people who I feel are just using it as an opportunity to feel. It's no longer about protesting, it's about that they want to steal, they want to destroy property. So you got different people that's in it for different reasons. yards. None of this is new. It's a very unfortunate situation when you see a police officer, and the video was so disturbing to me, co-host, that I still could not get this full video. I heard the spirit. I just could not really look at what was happening to this man, and he's saying he can't breathe. And just to see that this Caucasian police officer continues to press upon his neck where he can't continue to breathe. And it is heart-wrenching to see those images and to even see what is going on in America now. And to have leaders who are not sensitive to what's going on and using it, and not being sensitive, our president, and saying some things that's just inappropriate, during this time. So it has been wonderful seeing African Americans as well as other races coming together, Caucasians. It has hit global, where you're seeing people in Canada, people in Australia, and other countries that is saying, hey, this is wrong. And so it's unfortunate to see the violence, but it's good that it is making history on a national level that racism is wrong, and it will not be tolerated.
Wonderful. At this point, we're gonna pay some bills or two, and then we'll come back with some more conversation around, let's call it the Monday after Mayhem.
We welcome you to come to the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church on Sundays at 11 a.m., 1506 22nd Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee, 37208, where Pastor Cornelius Hill serves as senior pastor. Please visit our online store, Forever Zion, for beautiful earrings, necklaces, and bracelets at an affordable price. Wonderful gifts for the ones you love. www.foreverzion.com. And if you're looking for a nice soul food place, come to Walker's Cafe and Grill. We're open on Sundays from 12 to 5, 109 Ewing Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. Trifold Outreach, under the leadership of Pastor Yolanda Walker, invites you to their evening services every second and fourth Sunday at 7 p.m., 49 Dry Creek Road. Please visit our website, www.trifoldoutreach.com.
Well, we thank you and our wonderful sponsors for what they allow us to do here on the YAC, the Yolanda and Cornelius Show. This is Monday. This is June 1st, the Monday after the mayhem over the weekend. Of course, peaceful protests turned into pockets of pandemonium. Messages of hope were misconstrued to some degree and turned into messages of just hellacious behavior. People who walked turned into people who just ravaged and ransacked the city. So we are recovering. This is Monday. We are recovering from what has taken place here, even in the city of Nashville. The graphics, the videos of so many things that have taken place are just evident of what really takes place in the life of some of us, well, no, all of us who have experienced that type of racism and racial tensions in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Co-host, I know you haven't had much time to, surf the net and watch news. You're dealing with some your own personal things. Your dad, we pray that he's getting better and stronger and healthier. But at a protest in a city, police literally took this man's phone out of his hand, threw it on the ground. I guess it shattered, and the man knocked him out. Cold clocked him. Literally, that happened. That's on Instagram. It's going viral as we speak. I don't know if you was able to see that. Were you able to see that?
I didn't, but that when the image was.
Hey, co-host, you're gonna have to be still. You're gonna have to be still. You got to put.
Still. That's not me. I'm still. The images that I saw, New York and California, it was one of them. Well, I saw, I don't know if you saw that one, a police vehicle where there was an area where they had, I guess, some kind of divider, barricade, and he was basically trying to run it over into people. And then another officer came in on the side. I mean, this is horrible. I watched where there were innocent people, all colors, standing in line. They weren't doing anything, and watching the police push them and hit them in a manner that would provoke a fight or violence. And these are officers that's doing it. And that's the thing, when you're already dealing with a tenseful, stressful situation, why would you as police make it worse?
Well, like you said, the tension and the stress is unprecedented, and we're trying to make sense out of all of it. It's deeper than deep. This goes back for, of course, people of color, who we are since the day we've gotten here, even up into this present. Of course, we've made a lot of strides. We still have a lot of strides to go. It's deep. It's deep, and it's only going to get deeper, and the streets are going to become probably much more redder, and I mean that by the blood. I feel like we in the days of Cain and Abel. The blood of the innocents is crying from the ground, to not so much spiritualize it, but to just give it that overtone. You know, the blood of the innocent is crying from the ground in George Floyd and Trayvon Martin and Sandra Bland and Tyrese, the guy from Cleveland. I mean, the list goes on and on. Philando Castile, it continues to go. Ahmaud. The blood of the innocent is crying from the ground, and at some point that blood gets to the ear of the Father, like it got to the ear of God, and then God has to answer and let justice flow like a mighty stream. And there's just going to be a shift. There's going to be a shift. There's going to be still some more sadness. There's going to be a turn in a chain of events that continue to take place because of what has happened. So,
go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say this part, and then I think I'm going to be through for today, because I know we wasn't recording long. I think it's very important, not only that we have black clergy stepping up, which we've always had that. We don't have enough white clergy that speak from their pulpit against racism. We don't have enough of it going on. And until we have white clergy that's willing to stand and tell their congregants racism is wrong, it is wicked, it is evil, because a lot of it, not all of it, but there are a lot of white racist Christians, and they go to church every Sunday. It is important that white clergy gets involved and tell their congregations that this is wicked and it's evil and it's wrong. Jerry Falwell Jr.
Oh my God, you saw that on folks' Facebook.
The mask that he said if he has to wear a mask, it had a picture picture of a person in blackface in the KKK. This is just wicked.
You know, that's supposed to be the governor of Virginia, remember? A picture that he had made in college.
The governor said it wasn't him. I don't know if it was him or not.
And then you have Pat Robertson. Here's what Pat Robertson says. If Jesus died for your sins, you ought to at least die for the Trump economy.
I don't even know what he means by that.
but to make this statement, and I think Farwell Jr. has retracted what he did. Pat Robertson, I don't know what he meant by that, but we do know that in any administration, there are some people of the administrators in the administration who share a view that's not inclusive. And what I mean by not inclusive, it's exclusive, and it excludes those who are not in the circle or in the room or at the table. With this administration that we currently have, we do not see many people of color at the table, in the room, having the discussion with our president. And that's just a reality, and that's just a fact. So I'm going to make this statement to some degree that our current president, Donald J. Trump, has an exclusive / administration where he excludes a lot of people, and especially the people of color. And then to have some of the staunch Republicans like Colin Powell, people of color, to not endorse him, it speaks volumes. Go ahead, co-host.
Our president, the only thing I can say at this point is that America is seeing and has been seeing his heart. And I don't know, based on his heart, how he's going to win the election if it doesn't change. I don't see it. He has the ability to help bring about unity and peace and change. And oftentimes with his remarks, with his Twitter comments, it brings greater division, greater anger, etc. So I think at this point, a lot of Americans is not looking to the president for any change. And I think, again, it goes back to our faith-based leaders. In order for us to deal with this whole, because really it's a spirit of racism, we're going to have to go back to the church. And we're going to have to deal with images of Jesus, the images that have been portrayed, have been put up. We're going to have to, even with the police system, we're going to have to reevaluate and look at people. When we do yearly evaluations, we need individuals that are looking on your Facebook page. Are you putting something out there that's hateful? If you're saying you hate people, you hate a group of people, you don't need to be policing folk who you hate. You shouldn't be an officer. So we're going to have people that are not just looking at that you can pass a field training test and yet your mind is messed up. And your heart is not right.
Well, like I said, this is Monday after the mayhem over the weekend. People were trying to make sense of what happened when things were calm and they turned clamorous, when things were peaceful and they turned peacefulness into pockets of looting and lewd behavior, where people congregated and then left that congregation and became chaotic. Hey, a lot has happened. Louisville, Minneapolis, Atlanta, all of these cities, Los Angeles, As a matter of fact, we're on lockdown still, I think, here in Nashville. I'm not for sure, but our curfew went to 8 o'clock last night, and I never thought I would see the day that I would be on some type of curfew due to some civil disobedience and unrest. But hey, y'all, we're going to get through this. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickednesses in high places. So, as my co-host said, this is a spiritual thing. We're going to need some individuals from other cultures to speak up on these issues, and not just one time, but do series and write books and produce documents so that we can study their perspective and their language. Co-host, do you have anything else to say?
No, sir.
Well, wonderful. We're going to hang you up so we can get this outro together, because I got all of our devices kind of tied up. And we will see y'all tomorrow on the Yak, the Yolanda and Cornelius show. We will be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock at 760 The Gospel. That is 760 The Gospel, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. We are grateful that you have joined us in this particular space and place. We are thanking you for our live audience. We will be going live again on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Much love to all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in today to the show, The Yak, the Yolanda and Cornelius show.